Dr. Penny Kendall-Reed joining us. Great to see you again here on the show.
Good to see you.
Some of the people out there, myself included, thought the third week, the third Monday of the year is that Blue Monday, and you know, things can be down after the holidays. Define seasonal affective disorder. What is it and how prevalent is this condition?
So seasonal affective disorder is actually a real thing. It's categorized as a major depressive disorder, and there's two sort of versions. There's a mild and a severe. The mild actually affects 17% of the population, and the severe up to 8%. And of those 8%, 35% of those people are actually hospitalized each year for it. I mean, that's serious.
And what are some of the symptoms you see with this condition?
So we get a lot of depression, we get a lot of fatigue, increased craving for carbohydrates, decreased focus, decreased concentration, decreased sex drive, all the sort of things that we see with classic depression.
A lot of factors, but there are some remedies to help beat the winter blues. Let's start here with the idea of vitamin D, and when the sun's not coming out, how do we get that important nutrient?
Vitamin D is crucial for this. So vitamin D plays a role in increasing serotonin production. So serotonin is our happy hormone, and that's actually the cause of this. We have less serotonin production because we have less sunlight. We also have a rise in cortisol. Cortisol is our stress hormone that occurs, and so vitamin D helps to moderate those. Taking vitamin D, particularly in higher doses, 4,000 to 5,000 international units a day during the winter, crucial.
With those international units, are we talking about taking them in pills, or is it better to take them in drops?
Well, the great way, you can do it any which way. There's chocolate little chew squares that you can do now. You can do it in a drop form, you can do it in a pill form. Vitamin D is a really easy nutrient to absorb and get into the body.
Okay, vitamin D is a good start for us, and the idea of nourishment. You've kind of touched on this and bringing in omega-3s as well.
Omegas are really, really important. It's actually been shown that all depressed people are really, really low in omega-3 fatty acids, and supplementing them increases or relieves their symptoms. So we can do it dietarily through things like walnuts or fish, but the best way really to get a therapeutic dose is taking a supplement. And there's not a lot of people like to because it tastes like fish, but there's a really great new one called Omega Red, and it's red because it's actually cold pressed on the boat, and it's so fresh that you don't get that fishy taste.
That is interesting. Carlson's Very Fine Fish Oil is one I've been taking over there, because people say they get those fish burps when they take the pills. It ain't good, but the fish oil, you can beat that. You touched on this, the little dark chocolate being a good thing too.
Yeah, chocolate actually increases serotonin. So again, taking a chocolate protein bar, which will stabilize your blood sugar levels and give you a little bit of a chocolate boost, using the chocolate vitamin D. But we can also look at other ways to increase serotonin levels too. Different formulas, one called Stress Day Support. It'll have a glycine and a lemon balm that will increase serotonin support and just calm the body.
And we hear this time and time again, the idea of just get moving. The exercise is so important with this process. What's the time commitment daily? It's
crucial. If you could do 30 minutes a day, and the key is it has to be something that you like. If you hate running, don't do running. Go rollerblading. The beauty of out here in Vancouver is it's not covered with snow all the time, so you can do it. Choose an exercise that you love. It's going to boost your serotonin and drop your cortisol.
All good things. Final note, I guess, is the idea of sunshine. Hard to come by in the winter season.
It's very difficult to do that. You know, whether it's fog that's covering it or rain itself. One of the things that we want to do is look at regulating our melatonin, and which is another hormone which controls our sleep cycle, and that's why we really get off with this. So taking melatonin in a supplement form to help regulate sleep. There's a great one called Jewel Action. It has 5 milligrams of it that are time released and 5 milligrams immediate onset to regulate that, or using a light lamp that will also mimic the sun and get that melatonin boosting up again.
And if you choose to go the route of the lamp, how much time needs to be spent by the lamp to see a prominent impact?
If it's a mild, 15 to 20 minutes, but up to an hour if you have a severe case of it. And that's a lot of time commitment during the day, so it's something that you really need to look at.
I feel better already, empowered with the information.
Glad to hear that.
pkrhealth.ca is the website. Thank you so much, Doctor, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Spreading the knowledge on an important topic.